Did you know there's a group of around 250,000 Black Africans living in Pakistan, known as the Sheedi? And I know most people have never heard of them, but they've been in South Asia for over 1,000 years. So their ancestors came from East Africa, some through trade, some through force. And the earliest records go back to the 7th century, long before the Atlantic slave trade even started. And over time, Sheedi built deep roots. They worked in ports, fought in navies, some even held local power. But as colonial borders took over, their status dropped. And today, most Sheedi live in the Sindh, Pakistan. And even after centuries, they're still treated like outsiders. They face colorism, racism, and economic exclusion, locked out of jobs, stereotyped in schools, rarely seen in politics or business. So their African roots are often erased or mocked. You can be Pakistani and still have African roots. That's not a contradiction. It's a legacy. And some of you might hear the number 250,000 and think, wow, that's 250,000. That's too high. I've never heard of them. But people assume that what's hidden must be small. And the estimates range from around 50,000 to almost 1 million, depending on the source, right? Most land at around 250K. This isn't a news story. It's just one that the world never really bothered to tell. So in 2018, Tanzila Kumbri, a Sheedi woman, made history when she became the first Black African to enter a Pakistani legislature. Since then, more Sheedi have been reclaiming their culture, speaking up, and documenting their story, taking space. And here's why that matters. If identity can survive 1,400 years of erasure, it can be reclaimed. Culture becomes power, but only if people know the story and own it. This isn't just about Pakistan. It's about what happens when people are written out of history and what it takes to write yourself back in. Let's talk in the comment section. And don't forget, this isn't a they thing, it's a us thing. So if we want people to hear about this, and you know what we need to do, share it.